Does your environment matter? Yes, it does. Every thought, every sight, every sound, every person, every event has an impact on you. Because when that sight, sound, event, person come into your life, you have a response. That response is taken into the subconscious mind and it starts to create the mental atmosphere. And if the sound, the sight, the smell, the person, the event have a deep emotion attached to it, my God, that goes in and it really has an impact on your subconscious mind. So the key thing is, does your environment matter? You bet it does. The most important environment that we deal with is the one within our own mind. The environment that most of us have is judgment. And when we have the environment of judgment in our mind, guess what? We'll never experience love. Because love and judgment are the complete opposites. They can't coexist with each other. So the key thing is you have the ability. You have the ability to choose every day. You can choose who you're with. You can choose how you interact with them. You can choose what social media you watch or don't watch. You can choose, do I create an environment where meditation is a centering aspect of my day? Do I create an environment where I surround myself with people who are supporting and growing me? Is my physical environment cluttered or is it neat, organized? Do I feel safe in my environment? Do I feel proud when I'm in my environment? I'm not telling you what environment to have. I'm just asking you the question, what do you feel in it? You want to feel that your environment supports and nourishes you. Where I sit right now, it's a room in my house. This is my room where I podcast. This is my room where I go Zoom. This is my room where I counsel. This is my room when I do teach or I take classes. I meditate in this room. And so I've got this room very comfortable for me because when I walk in this room, I want the energy of this room to be supportive. Here's something else I do is that I know that in the course of the day, in all of the events I do, there's going to be noises I can't control, things I see that I can't control. And I've set a conscious intention that whatever I hear, whatever I see, just takes me deeper into my awareness. And if I'm meditating, it takes me deeper into a state of relaxation. I also have created an environment within my mind that I'm always asking the question, will this serve me being a greater expression of love? And in order to do that, here's another great question. Am I willing to be wrong? If you don't ask that question before something, and you're going to go talk to someone and you're not willing to be wrong, don't waste your time on the conversation because you're not going to hear anything. By saying, I'm willing to be wrong, and I say this to my wife and my sons and other people, I'm willing to be wrong, this is my opinion. What that does is it puts them at ease. It doesn't put them on the defensive. So now we can have a conversation without trying to make sure someone's wrong and someone's right. Because when you really break it down, everything's an opinion. That's right. I don't care how you look at it. Everything is an opinion. Boy, when you can embrace that, you've become a powerfully aware individual. Very few people do. I work on it all the time. I still have opinions. I still want to be right. And I find that when I push my agenda of wanting to be right, guess what? It's not good because the ego within everybody wants to be right. Did you hear that? The ego within everyone wants to be right and it will fight to be right. So then you want to ask in your environment, are you the master or is your ego the master? That's a great question. Guess what? There's a little voice inside you, that part that observes, and it's going to say, hey, I'm in here. You've given your ego too much power. I don't know that the ego sounds like that, but that's what came out of me. And I don't care because I'm not here to impress anyone. I've given that up. I'm here to be me, to be real. And what I've taken on in my life is that I want to teach and I want to empower people to find their greatness, to live their greatness. And I've chosen to do it by being my authentic self. So I love the man I am. I love the man I'm becoming. I love the man I've been because love is acceptance. And until you can accept yourself, man, no one else is going to. So why wait? With that, you create your environment, your mental, your emotional, your physical, and your spiritual. Take your power back and start one step at a time today. I know you can do it, and we can do it together. Much love, everyone.